Joe, any offensive lineman's best friend, particularly an offensive lineman that hasn't played a lot of football's best friend, is a quarterback that gets the ball out of his hand as quickly as you do. Obviously looked like a big part of the game plan. It looked like some of your passing game was an extension of your running game. You'd catch that shotgun and the thing's out. I mean, was that a big part of it?
Yeah, we had to do that this week. I think we were in a unique circumstance. 4 new guys in there at O-line, and I think they played great. But we had to help them, and we got the ball out fast and ran the ball efficiently and did what we needed to do.
Also, they were a little deficient numbers-wise in third down, last in the league in third down, second to last in the league in red zone touchdown percentage defensively. You guys abused them in both of those areas, highlighted by 2 third down red zone touchdowns. What is the third down red zone touchdown like?
It's really a 4-point play. We talk about that all the time. If you don't get it, you take a field goal. But if you get it, you have a chance to score a touchdown. And so we stole 8 points there.
Joe, you guys were 10 of 15 on third down. Why were you so efficient in that area today?
We have great guys on the outside that know what they're doing in zone coverage and are able to beat man. And the O-line played great. They really did. Got the ball out of our hands fast. The guys fought for extra yardage, and we got the job done.
A couple of weeks ago, Zach Taylor said that you guys felt like you should be 4-2. Is this the kind of team you guys were talking about?
Yeah, we were talking about it all week in practice. We don't feel like a 1-5 football team. 1 or 2 plays go our way over the last couple of weeks, and we're 6-2 right now, 7-1. But that we didn't make those plays until today, and it feels good to make them.
Joe, what does it say about this team in this locker room? You and Zach have talked about it a lot, the winning culture and moving in the right direction, still believing in each other. But what does this win do against a team that's in a division lead, should be in the playoffs, to beat them, especially with the adversity you guys have faced with a guy getting traded in the midweek and, losing a lot in a row? What does it do for this team?
Gives us a lot of momentum going into the bye week, much needed bye week, by the way. We needed the win today to feel good about ourselves and able to enjoy these next couple of days and kind of relax.
You said it's a much needed bye week. Why is it a much needed bye week for you guys? Injury wise? Is that why?
Injury wise, body wise, everyone just needs to get their mind right. We have a chance to rattle off a lot of wins here in the last part of the season. And it starts in Pittsburgh, and that's going to be a big game. I'm excited to play in that one, but I'm going to enjoy this bye week first.
Joe,
what are you going to do in the bye week?
Absolutely nothing.
So you're talking about the third down plays there. I mean, Boyd made one. Could you believe he made the catch? It looked like he just didn't see it until it was right on his numbers.
Yeah, that was an awesome play. He got physical.
How did that I'm sorry. How did that – I mean, what did you see as you were throwing it?
I felt him, kind of ripping out of the play at the top. I was just going to put it over there and put it in space and let him make the play, and he did. He got open for me, and he did the rest.
Joe, early on, T made that catch along the sidelines, and then I think it was early in the second quarter, kind of alluded to it. Auden fought really hard to get a first down when he was short. What do plays like that do for you and for the offense in general?
Those are just winning plays with great players that, play tough and play great when they're needed. Auden is – I can't say enough good things about Auden. He comes to work every single day, doesn't get a lot of touches, but blocks his tail off in the run game, does the dirty work, and makes plays like that on third down and the play at the end of the game that really sealed it.
Joe, the line didn't give up a sack because you were Houdini on one particular play where you were zigzagging, serpentine, looking like Fran Tarkenton, and I don't know if you know who he is, but he played a long time. But, and you get a completion out of it. What was going through your mind on that play?
Stay up, get as many yards as I can, try to get the first down. That was a third down play. On third downs, depending on the situation, I try to extend it a little longer than I normally would. I was able to break out of some tackles and get a few yards.
Is that part of your maturation? I mean, you seem to know how long to hold the football, when to get the football out. I mean, is it almost on a situation by situation, down and distance? I mean, is all of that involved when all that's going through your head?
Yeah, it is. If we're close to field goal range, you got to get rid of the ball quick or throw it away if it's not there. And then if you're on, the 15 or 20 and it's third down, you can extend the play a little longer.
Let's see. Last week, 5 receivers had 52 catches. This week, it's 3 for 65 at least. How do you? I mean, it seems like you can serve it up to anybody out there.
Yeah, that's what our offense does. We have a lot of great players that understand how to get open. So, I'm going to throw it to the open guy when the defense calls for that. So, I'm never going to zero in on one guy. Anybody can get the ball in any play.
Joe, I noticed a couple of their defensive players talking to you a little bit. It wasn't, like any trash talk. It looked like almost respect talk a little bit. You were having some conversations. Was that what it was about? You're a hell of a player kind of thing?
Yeah, something like that. I think
these veteran players coming up to you and doing that, what does that mean to you?
It feels good, but most of them came after some of those plays that I extended that they didn't really think I would be able to do that. And that's something that, has kind of happened throughout my career. People don't really think of me as a guy that can, wiggle in and out and extend plays and an athletic guy. But, that's a big part of my game.
One more minute with Joe. And I know Tom Archdeacon, I think you were trying to ask a question there.
Joe, yes. I just wondered what Gio Bernard means to you guys. He scored a couple times, but he's just as strong away from the field.
Yeah, he's a great leader for us, talks to us before every game, plays one of the most critical roles on our team. Ran hard today. You see he had that touchdown catch and game on the line, Gio's going to make a play for you.
Joe, that rapport with T. Higgins seems to be getting better and better each week. What is it about that connection that seems to be clicking, especially recently?
He's a great player, and we've had a couple months now to really understand each other, and we have a lot of great players on this team, and I'm excited for the future with T.
No, it seems like
your go-to video game.
It seems like
what's going to be
Gio and P. Ryan once again in blitz pickup. They stuck their face right in the middle of defenders for you again. I mean, what does it mean to you when they're doing that and sacrificing themselves to give you an opportunity to make these plays?
Yeah, that's the unsung part of being a running back. That's something that you have to do, and those guys are the best at it. They understand what protection call is made, and they understand the fronts and the blitzes, and whose guy is theirs, and then they're physical in the block.